friend. I am so excited that you are here. I'm Sherri James, and I'm the creator of the Metaphysical Bible Hangout. And this video is part of a series that we call the Best of the Bible Hangout. And this is a look back at a series that we did in 2015 called Empower the Giant Within You. And there are 9 steps, and every month we take a new step. Now, if you are here for the premiere of this particular video, I want you to watch all the way through to the end because I have a free gift for you. It is my way of saying thank you. It's my way of just letting you know how much I appreciate you being here and just being a part of my community. All right, let's get into it. So, like I said, this is a 9-step process that we've been going through, and each month we focus on a new step. So, for example, step 1, which was through the month of May, was recognize your divine nature. And so every Monday there was a new video on recognize your divine nature. Step 2, which we did last month, is train your mind to think straight. And this month, what we have been concentrating on is choose heaven. And I said this in every video, but it bears repeating because I really want to hit this point. Heaven is not a place you go to when you die. All right, that is not what I'm referring to. I am talking about a state of mind that you can choose right now, regardless of your circumstances. And the point that I've also made through this entire series that we've had this month is that heaven, you can create a hell of heaven or a heaven of hell, meaning that you can turn any place where you are right now into a heaven. You could be in a doctor's office getting a diagnosis for something serious and turn that moment into heaven. You could be going through a trying time with your child and turn that moment into heaven, or turn that experience into heaven. And conversely, you can be on vacation with the love of your life in the most beautiful, exotic locale that we have on the planet and turn that heaven into a hell. Because it's not about the outer circumstances, it's about the inner thinking, right? It's about what's going on inwardly. And if I get that right, then everything outside of me is irrelevant, it's immaterial. And so the last piece of this, right, for this piece that I want to give you for choosing heaven is stop the comparison game. I can't tell you how detrimental the comparison game is. And we're encouraged to do it all the time. Like it's in the fabric. You know, siblings get compared against one another. Top students in a school get compared against one another. Athletes get compared against one another. But I want you to get that there is no one like you. You are a unique, unrepeatable miracle of God. Seriously. Here, let me say it this way, and maybe you might get properly impressed. Of the billions of people that have come before you, folk you don't even know, but you've read about in history books, and the ones that never made it to the history books. Of the billions of people that are on the planet right now, including the ones you know and the extra billions or so that you don't know, of the billions that are to come when you leave this earth plane, none of them are like you. None of them. There may be some similarities here and there, but none of them are like you. If that don't blow your mind, Reverend Della used to say, if you don't feel nothing, you ain't got nothing. You gotta let that sink into you. That's amazing. And so comparing yourself to another person is simply a false game because there is no comparison. There really is no comparison. I'll say it again because maybe somebody needs to hear it. There really is no comparison. Because let me tell you what happens with the comparison. You compare yourself. And let's say you judge yourself to be better, or your circumstances to be better than the circumstances of someone else. The nature of setting up this uneven relationship in your mind is that inevitably you're going to find somebody that you judge to be better than you, or whose circumstances you judge to be better than yours. It's a losing game. And I suggest that you just don't even play it. Just kill the comparison game. But let me tell you the other reason that comparison is the thief of joy. It is that it destroys your inner peace. It really does. It upsets your inner equilibrium. And the reason that you can't afford, I mean, I think you know why you can't afford to upset your inner peace, but maybe you might need to know. So let me just tell you. The reason that you can't afford to upset your inner peace is that it is your true creations, the things that you are meant to do, that nobody else is meant to do. Your divine assignment depends on your inner peace. It is when you get to that space of quiet repose inside of yourself that you now have sufficient power to release the best of you into expression. And if you compromise that power by coveting or comparing yourself to another person, you destroy your inner peace and you kill the expression of your unique gifts. See, you were put here to bring forward that which has never been done before. And the only thing that keeps you from doing that is what's going on up here. And if you invest your time in comparing yourself to another person, you keep the gifts of God locked up inside of you. Isn't that something? You can have whatever it is. So inevitably you see something that you desire that someone else has. So it isn't that you're not meant to look at someone's experience and say, oh, I would want that for myself. But generally what happens is that we look at somebody's experience, we say, I want that for myself, but I can't have it. And I want you to get that you can have anything that you're willing to supply the mindset to hold. Everything in your life needs a mindset standing behind it, enabling it to be in your life. And so you have the ability to do that. And that means I've got to think and feel in alignment with the thing that I want to bring into my experience, but you can do that. All right, my friend, it has been a joy spending this month with you. I hope that you have a better understanding of what it is to choose heaven. On the next screen, I got the code for your free gift. Just my way of saying thank you. Thank you for just being a part of this. It is a joy to spend this time with you. And I want you to know that I help ministers who coach take their book or their coaching system and turn it into a profitable, automated online course. If that sounds like a mastermind that you would want to be a part of, I want you to know that I created a free video that you can access that tells you a little bit about the work that I do. And so you can find that link. I think it says workwithsherryj.com/free gift. Go ahead and click that link and see if maybe we are a good fit for you to be a part of my mastermind. Thank you so much, and I will see you back next month when we focus on step 4.